Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a discovery of serenity and my name is Tricia. On this channel I do make videos all about the candle making process and running my candle business. Okay, I do make these videos so you can understand what it looks like to run and operate a candle business, or if you just want to make candles for yourself at home, this is a spot for you. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also hit the like button if you enjoy my videos. This channel is fairly new. Okay, so I suggest you subscribe now so that you'll be able to follow me along in this journey. Okay, as you can tell from today's title and thumbnail, we are just going to be finishing up making 12-ounce candles and finishing up a few little things that I had left to do on my to-do list for today. So I'm not going to hold you. I don't have very much time today, so we're going to get right into this video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut the wicks off of these. These ones I made in my last video. I'm almost positive that video, I haven't edited it yet, but that one would, I have not edited that video yet, but that will be up before this one. But these candles are the ones that I made last night. And these are my new 12-ounce jars. And I use soy wax in them. And these jars I actually got off Candle Science, so I'll go ahead and link these jars down in the below. Also, anything that you see me using that you may be interested in, I'll see if I can add my Amazon storefront link. I do have all of everything that I use on there, so that way you'll have quick access to anything that you may need. So I'm going to go ahead and take these wick holders off, and then I'm going to cut these wicks. But yeah. Okay, now I am using wick cutters. You don't have to use wick cutters. You can use actual scissors, but I like the wick cutters because they are down on an angle, so it makes it easier to get like down in the jar. But you could definitely use scissors. You don't have to have those. I just prefer these. And so these are 3 completely different scents that I use. I just know what they smell like. That smells really, really good. Okay, and then the wicks, you do want to cut them like a 1/4 inch high or low, however you want to look at it. Okay, so now that all the wicks are cut, one thing that you need to know about soy wax is that when you're making candles, you always want to make sure, like, let me show you. Like, if you look at these, the tops look pretty good. They don't look bad. They look pretty good, honestly. But you always want to go in and, well, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but what I have found is that you always want to go through and poke holes in your candle and then kind of remelt it a little bit, because soy wax is very prone to like air bubbles and things like that. And we all know that air bubbles are not good for candles, okay? Because that creates tunneling and then your candle will not perform well. So after I go ahead and cut the wicks, I'm just using these, which, believe it or not, I got these like in the nail for when I do my nails and stuff. These are a pack. I'll see if I can find them and link them too, but I find that these are perfect for what I'm doing. And I have 3 of them because I have 3 different scents. You can wipe it off and use it, whatever, but I have tons of them, so I'm going to use those. So you're literally going to go through and poke holes in your candles. When you're doing this, you're going to find, like, you'll find some places where it's like it'll go through real fast. That's an air bubble down in the bottom of it. So you can do as many or as much or little as you want to your little heart's content. I just try to put enough of them so that I can be secure that it's okay. And then you will need a heat gun. I mean, you can probably use another heat source, but heat gun is probably the best and easiest way to use it. Again, all of this stuff is linked in my Amazon store. And and you just want to go ahead and take your heat gun and remelt this wax that you kind of dug up to make sure all the holes are filled with the wax that you're melting down. Okay. So now we're just gonna let this sit so that it can solidify. And then we're just gonna make sure to check it again, make sure the tops are smooth. If it's not, you just take your gun and go right back over the top of it. You want to give smooth candles for one, they're prettier. And it just, you know, makes customers really enjoy your candle because it really looked like you knew what you did. It don't look messy. Like, who wants to buy something that's messy? So heat gun, smoothing out your tops, to me, is a necessity for my business. I always do candles with smooth tops. I never miss this step. Okay, you guys, so it has been quite a bit of time, and I just wanted to come back and show you real quick how the candle tops look now. There is one that I have to kind of go back over a little bit and redo. You see it still has a hole in it, so I'll just heat that one up a little bit more. And then this one kind of need a little bit of touch, like right there by the wick. So this one and that one and the rest of them are pretty much good. So I am going to put the tops on these ones, and then I am going to go and make more scents for those jars over there, and then we're gonna move on. Okay. Okay guys, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in one of my other videos or not, but this little thing here, if you make candles, trust me, you need this. This one is by New Line. I'll link it again. It's already in my Amazon store, so check it out. But what this does is it helps funnel the wax into your vessels, into your candle jars, so that there's less spillage. There's practically no spillage unless you overflow it. But this is freaking amazing. So all I do is mix everything up in here, and then I just go ahead and pour it into this, and it is going to be a lifesaver. So I'm gonna bring this down just a tad. And I always, let's see, can you see? Okay, so I'm just gonna take one of my jars, and I'm gonna tear the weight on that. And I try to get these as even as possible. So I'm just gonna pour the, okay. All right, I'm just gonna pour what's remaining left in my can in here. Okay, so now I'm going for 340 grams. And then it has a little stand. You can just sit it right back on there so you can use your hand. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill these up. Make sure the scale is zeroed out every time. And then 340 grams. Perfect. So this just makes life so, ooh, I'm gonna put this right here for now. That's how I use that. So much easier. This wax here, let me pull it over. This one here, it was a little bit too hot, so okay, so now it's ready. So now I'm just putting in my fragrance oil. And then let me know down in the comments which fragrance oils you have tried, which ones you use. So far, I am so in love with the Candle Science fragrance oils to where this is pretty much all that I use. I will venture out to try some other ones at some point, but right now I'm just really in love with the scents that I found. So I like those. So now, when you put your fragrance oil in, if you don't know, you should stir this up for at least 2 minutes. Okay, and what that does is it really helps that fragrance oil bind to the actual wax. So if you stir it not enough, you'll notice that when your candles, when you're ready to burn them and everything, the scent is off. It's not really there. And that's because it didn't properly mix. So you want to give this time to really grab onto each other, and that's what makes your candles smell amazing. Okay, you guys, so now that the candles are officially, well, I'm officially done. So the last thing that you want to do before these solidify is you want to make sure your wicks are right in the middle, or wherever you want them to be. They should be there. And the cool thing about, once the wax starts to cool, it's going to start to hold the wick by itself. This one I was just experimenting. Never mind that. And then for my little samples, I took the measurements for the wrong sample tin, so therefore I got to melt more wax for those 3, but I'll do those next time I do candles, which will more than likely be tomorrow. But it is officially going on like 12:30 a.m. I do need to get up at 5 in the morning, so I'm gonna call it a night. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you did make it to the end, I appreciate you truly. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more candle company stuff, okay? And that's all things like DIY, running a business and everything like that. We'll get into a lot of stuff on this channel. So if you're interested in learning how to either make candles or sell candles, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and also give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And also let me know if there are some things that you do differently than I do. I am self-taught, so I am wide open to suggestions and things like that. So hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.